Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share my videos. So today I want to share with you the bad experience that I had with the kindergarten. So I worked for a certain kindergarten in Korea, and it's a very well-known kindergarten. I was so excited when I got the offer because the money was good, and I was looking forward to a different challenge because I was moving from a hagwon to a kindergarten. So I have worked in a kindergarten before, but that was in China. So it was my first time coming to work at the kindergarten in Korea. I was really excited because I love the kids. They are so cute, and I was just looking forward to it. I was like, okay, this the older ones, especially the teenagers, could be a little bit cocky because they are going through a transition. So I was like, okay, I think the younger ones will be so cute and nice, and we'll sing songs together and learn vocabulary words together. So I was really excited, and the offer was looking good. Little did I know that I just like signed a deal with the devil. So I decided to go for a kindergarten because I was doing my teaching practicals, in South Africa. So Korea is 7 hours ahead of South Africa. So I wanted to, because with kindergarten I get to knock off at 6 p.m. and 6 p.m. is 11 a.m. South African time. So I was like, okay, this is a good opportunity for me. I can go work at the kindergarten and get home and still get to do my practicals. So I chose to go to the kindergarten. I was not excited about getting up in the morning. I was not excited about the long hours, but I thought I'm doing my PGCE and it's the last semester where I need to do my practicals. So yeah, then I went to that kindergarten, and when we got there, we were told like, you are all new teachers. All the teachers that are here are new. So everyone was like, oh, you are new. I'm new too. Hi, nice to meet you. So we were all new. We're like, why did the other teachers leave? And why did they all leave? Why are we all new? Like, that was like the first red flag. Actually, it was a red flag, but they just said, oh, the previous boss was really bad and everybody left. So okay, we took the story, we ran with it, but you can sense the energy, you can sense the atmosphere, like something is wrong. And when you got there were no students. We're like, where are the students? They're like, oh, they just had rumors and stuff like that, started spreading rumors. And the parents took their kids. They used to be students here, but they are not here. So in the morning we'll literally just have 2 students to teach. I didn't have a problem with that because I got to teach them really well without doing any classroom management. But I had a very, very terrible boss. I had like, that boss nearly caused me depression. So I only lasted for 3 months in that kindergarten. So I was like, I need to leave, otherwise I'm going to be messed up mentally. This is not good for my mental health. So it was pretty bad. And from what I've gathered, this lady didn't want to have female teachers, and she was just bad to everyone. I mean, even her fellow Koreans, she was bad to them, and they didn't understand her. Nobody understood what is going on with this lady. Sometimes you would greet her and she will not greet you back. She will just look at you like, I can hear you, you are greeting me, but I'm not gonna answer, I'm not gonna respond. So she will have her own mood swings, and you're just like, what is going on here? So when I started working there, she changed my contract so many times. I also like didn't understand what is really going on. Like, I had a lot of red flags, but my visa was expiring, so I had to sign up with that school. Like, yeah, otherwise I was gonna be in the big mess. So yeah, I had to just sign up with them. So she was so mean. She was just a mean person. Sometimes I'll see my co-workers cry at work, And for me, I was like, this is not a place where I should be, because everyone in this place is miserable because of one person. The kids were so nice, they were so adorable, the school was so beautiful, they had all the materials, but it was so disorganized to another level. You just don't know what is going on. So even like the management style was so poor, there was no good communication. They just expect you to know stuff. There was no communication. So I decided, is now or never. I'm not gonna finish 12 months in this school. And at that time I finished my practicals. I felt like I don't need to be here anymore. Like, my purpose for being here is done. Like, I thought I was gonna enjoy, I thought I was gonna learn more, but it is very, very toxic. It was like, I've been teaching for almost 7 years now, but I've never resigned at any job. It was my first time resigning. So when you resign as a teacher in Korea, you do need a release letter. So I was so scared. I'm like, is this lady going to even give me a release letter? Because if they don't give you that release letter, you cannot apply for any school in South Korea. You have to go back to your country and start the application process from the beginning. So now I was told there's a new teacher that is coming. I was like, okay, this is a time for me to run, to run and never look back. So the new teacher didn't even come. I mean, like, he was there doing quarantine, and yeah, that's when I'm like, hey, can I please be excused? I'm not happy here. I'm miserable. Please release me. I'll do whatever you want. If you want me to stay longer, I'll do that. If you want me to whatever, your terms, but please let me go. I am a mess. And yeah, quite frankly, she was like, I'm sorry, I understand. I also want to leave. I don't want to be here, but I'm good friends with the boss, so I don't want to disappoint her. We have good relationship. I can tell, like, my boss is going through a lot. She's dealing with a lot as well. I think she's just a very unhappy person. And you know what they say about people that are not happy? They say people that hurt others, or miserable people also create a mess for others. So I feel like she has a lot of issues, herself, she's having a lot of issues. So it's affecting everyone. The mood swings. Yeah, some days she doesn't talk to anyone. You don't know what happened, because yesterday we were all laughing, right? With me, she never even used to talk to me. She never even used to say a word. She never even used to look at me. So that was crazy. So she decided to give me a release letter, but there were complications with that as well. So it was a very stressful period for me. I'm like, I'm far away from my country, my family. It's already stressful enough. I don't want any more stress. So yeah, eventually I got the release letter, and I'm back at the Hagwon, and I'm happier. I've got like a very, very sweet boss, sweet students. So I'm happy. Like, I am so thankful from the bad experience that I had from a toxic boss to such a sweetheart. That makes me really, really happy, and I am so glad. So I think the lesson that I took from the whole situation is that before you apply for a school, do your research, ask questions, ask a lot of questions, ask to speak to the teachers that are there. Ask them, like, how's the situation there. When you do your interviews, ask to speak to the foreign teachers there, and yeah, get their opinions, right? And ask as many people if they know about the school, or they've heard of it, what is the experience. Because I did try to ask as well, because I know this is a very important information, but I didn't really get a response. So nobody said anything. I asked, like, from the Facebook group, do you know this school? There was no response. Like, yeah. So I ended up signing a contract without knowing that I'm actually signing a contract with the wrong school. So don't be in a hurry to sign contracts. Take time to make research about the school before signing any contract. You know, try to speak to the people that are working there at that moment. So yeah, to know whether you are making the right decision or not. For me, it was more like, oh, this is a big school, it has a lot of branches, it is well established, it means they've got their things in order, they've got their things together. But actually, no, that was not the case. So don't assume. The other thing is, do not assume things are like this and that. Yeah, so it was a pretty mess. So I'm working for a very small Hagwan, and I'm happier there. And yeah, I am grateful that they gave me that release letter within 3 months of working. So I only worked for 3 months, and it was my first time resigning at a school. I mean, other schools do have challenges, but I never resigned. But this one, I felt there's a necessity for me to resign. Otherwise, I'm gonna cry every day and be miserable all the time. Yes, so yeah, this was my experience with the kindergarten. So I will never ever work for the kindergarten because I had a very bad experience. And also, like I said, we work for longer hours and you have to stay with the kids. You are basically like a nanny or a babysitter, but in another form. But that's basically that. I don't mind that, but I do feel like as teachers, sometimes you just want to go out and stretch your legs and your arms, and then come back with a different energy. So sitting in one place from 9 to 6 is really, really not nice as well. Yes, so that's all about this video. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to do the lost work. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on my videos. Thank you for watching. Bye.